South Florida, Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest of the boxer, Roy.
Christy and Alexis, the charge he is facing is battery with domestic violence. And you mentioned this was an ex-girl.
Over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd. Take a shot at Floyd. Take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful. Constantly be disrespectful. When all I ever been was respectful, try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather has spoken out about Gervonta Davis's recent arrest, revealing he wasn't surprised and had prior knowledge of the situation, expecting authorities to intervene at the right moment.
The one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. You're not going to hurt me.
Mayweather admitted he knew about Davis's legal issues weeks earlier and drew parallels to his own past, emphasizing that he learned and grew from his own mistakes, unlike Davis.
Today, Gervonta Davis was arrested for domestic violence. He's the champion in your division. What do you think about what's your reaction to that?
I don't know about that. I don't know 10 questions.
He expressed concern that Davis has refused to grow from his troubles and reflected on his own experience, mentioning a potential fight with Roy Jones Jr., and faced criticism from boxing fans for his past.
I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top?
With Floyd? What was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This whole situation put me in that, make me lose. But he thought I was.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing.
Who was you on mine? If you don't want to, it's fine. Who?
Joseph Pedraza, my person.
Fans quickly criticized Mayweather, claiming he's unqualified to comment on Davis and calling him worse than other fighters, with some suggesting Jones should confront him physically.
Nigga, where they at? I don't know. You don't like
Frank?
what they mean? Limit, I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
Now you're down. EJ do the trash.
A dedicated Davis supporter praised him as a better boxer than Floyd, highlighting Davis's recent legal issues, including his arrest on domestic violence charges in Miami Beach.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't.
Details emerged about the incident involving Davis and his ex-girlfriend, involving a dispute over their children, with allegations of assault, threats, and Davis's volatile behavior during the incident.
Gervonta Davis, jump into it, kind of, I wouldn't say it's a big shock to a lot of us, but, it's his mindset, the fight with the mind's not signed yet, man, he's going to fight Jake Paul, let's put it in and out.
The report detailed Davis's altercation, including physical assault and threats, his arrest, and subsequent release, alongside the history of his multiple run-ins with the law over domestic violence and traffic offenses.
In and out. Bernard, a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it real quick. Look, I'm sure you saw the news about Gervonta Davis being arrested once again. Just give me your thoughts,
Unfortunately, man, I hope he come out. You know what I mean? Everybody else come out. I'm not with the domestic violence thing, man, but I hope that, we get that straightened out and we get back to focus on.
Davis's recent arrest is part of a pattern of legal issues, with past incidents including a Virginia arrest, a 2020 domestic violence case, and a hit-and-run, all reflecting his troubled legal history.
Tank Davis was arrested early this morning on alleged domestic violence and battery charges against his baby mother, who's the mother of 2 of his children, Vanessa Aposto, I believe her name is. Now, I want to do this in a certain order because I think since people kind of stop watching videos midway through, I'm going to put some of the most important points I want to make at the beginning of it.
The incident involved Davis allegedly hitting his ex-girlfriend and threatening her during a dispute, with her seeking medical treatment and recording evidence of the assault. Davis was detained by Miami Beach police, refused to sign a Miranda waiver, and his arrest marked his second domestic violence charge in Florida, adding to his long history of legal trouble.
Detention by serving at a Four Seasons hotel and a $3.4 million penthouse rather than trainer Calvin Ford house as the judge agreed. This is the reason why Tank is not being jailed. Gervonta Davis' lawyer argued that the house was too small for security staff. Additionally, the judge...
His previous arrests include charges of assault, domestic violence, and a hit-and-run, with some cases dismissed and others resulting in probation and community service.
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been arrested and charged with battery in South Florida. Police allege the Baltimore native assaulted his ex-girlfriend during an argument on Father's Day in Doral, Florida. Davis was arrested and booked by Miami Beach police, and a judge set his bond at $10,000. This is the latest in a long...
Davis's legal troubles extend to a 2022 incident where he allegedly struck a woman, leading to a 911 call, though later she stated she wasn't harmed. His upcoming fight with Lamont Roach Jr. remains uncertain.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to show him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know.
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be
Jones said that, of course, Floyd made more money than him, but he's the greater fighter of the two.
No. Floyd backed up everything. No. Floyd's the better fighter between the two. Better skills, more technique, the discipline, everything else.
Okay, one for Floyd.
Details of Davis's arrest include allegations of assault, threats, and fleeing the scene after an incident involving his ex-girlfriend, with evidence like video recordings and medical reports. Mayweather has been firing back at critics and rivals, notably engaging in a heated exchange over recent comments made about him and others in the boxing community. Fans and social media users have commented on the rivalry, with some mocking Floyd's trash talk and others defending his undefeated record in clean drug test history compared to Jones Jr. Jones Jr. has openly dismissed Floyd's claims and legacy, emphasizing Muhammad Ali's significance and criticizing Floyd's approach to greatness, further intensifying their rivalry. A potential exhibition fight between Mayweather and Jones Jr. has been discussed, with some seeing it as a lucrative opportunity and others questioning its reception among fans. Floyd Mayweather, with a perfect 50-0 record, has long touted himself as the greatest, but debates continue over his legacy, impact, and whether he's truly the GOAT in boxing history.